Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 273. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on November 30th, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Well, hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we didn't have a chore stream on Wednesday. Because it was Thanksgiving evening, or Thanksgiving Eve, and so everything here is as we left it last Sunday with a couple baby green pumpkins. Little pumpkins. So today, I had a bit of a think about what to do today, and it's going to start with getting some more pie, actually. Some more pie. Some very thematically appropriate pumpkin pie. But today, so we don't have a ton of sandstone, and I'm not super in the mood to go and quarry some right now. So I'm thinking what I want to do is we're going to go over to the temple, and we're going to do a little bit more planning, and start some building of the interior. Right, pumpkins on the floor. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. Very awkward. There we go. And in particular, I want to start... Nope, get off there. I want to start really getting in, like, this bottom bit where the docks... both where the docks are, and figure out how we're going to have the docks meet up with everything up top. Because we can't just do a staircase like right here, because that will come out right in the middle of our sort of central conversation piece. The sanctuary, the altar, I don't know what this is going to be yet. This is going to be a something, because this is right where the sunlight's going to come straight down into here. For the ever so brief moment that it is directly overhead. So I don't want to block this off or make this too cluttered. We might just be able to do something simple like have the staircase come up and like sort of like circle around here and then come out over here. This doesn't look even. I think one of you forgot to count with me last time, or 1,000 years ago. Look at that. It is not even. My goodness. How could all of you? How could you? Oh. Couldn't just dig these out. Oh, I gotta fix the water now too, right? Okay. Bucket, where are you? And we got some more people streaming in here. What do we got here? We have... Ryuga is here. Welcome, Ryuga. We got dad joked by Hazard. You can't run through a campsite. You can only ran because it's past tense. Oh. And that's it. Okay, cool. Oh, Inger Raymond. Welcome, welcome. So, bucket. Bucket. Not there. Oh, I do want these guys. Oh, we also have all this stuff, so we will spend a moment getting these doors in place just to get them out of our inventory. What are buckos up here? I guess not. All of our oranges are fruiting, which is gorgeous. It's great to see. And the fruits are going to stay there until they rot and fall off. There's a bucket in the trunk. Did I miss it? Oh my goodness, it's first slot. Yeah. So that's how today is going to go, guys, apparently. Oh, and someone mentioned, while I'm already over here, that In order to get this skip into there, I need to pick the skip up. So, plop this guy down, pick you up. Oh, well, there we go. Done. Yeah, I had a couple cleanup comments. There's someone who mentioned that I missed a block somewhere in here. I guess it wouldn't be this one. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Wow. I did indeed miss a block. Okay. Well, let's grab the appropriate block from over here. It's going to be, I guess, the second block. So here's the middle. It's going to be like here. And that brings us to somewhere around here. I don't have my Panto on me, so let's go grab that. There you are. We're going to need you, aren't we? More ladder. Stream blindness is a thing. Yeah, I had a bit of a rough night last night, so I'm a little bit running on fumes here. Alright, so where is it going to be? It's going to be... I think it's this guy. Is it this guy? Man, it's so hard to tell. It's going to be you. Yeah, I think it's you. Let's grab that right there. Let's see if that does the trick. Was that even high enough? I think it was. No, it was not. It's higher up. It's like... It was like here or something. Is it that? Along, or another entry in the series of Kurzar, how could you? Alright, let's try it. That's probably not it. Okay. So it's literally right up at the edge there, though. Okay. Let's follow that up again. Try to aim better this time. Are you sure it's not you? I mean, come on, really. Maybe? Oh, you know what? Maybe it is you. Let's try this one. Ta-da! Nope. How does this even work? There's a proper copy right there. I mean, I could go across, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. But it is really hard to line these up. Oh, I'd love to be able to... There we go. Okay, so let's do that. It's really finding, like, exactly where I need to copy that's so difficult. So measure there, and it should be here. Let's give you a spin and see how wrong I was. How was I still so wrong? What? How? What is even going on here? I mean, goodness. Alright, let's grab this one. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay. No more arches, please. There was a copy right there, and I still couldn't do it. And we got Hopeful Dreamer here, and Channel Grandland 7890. Welcome. Oh, were you the one who mentioned the Golden Combs thing? Channel Grandland. Don't celebrate that. That wasn't even a win. That was not a win, guys. That was me going like, oh, these young kids in their games. I think I'll try them. For the first time ever. Okay. That was you? Cool. Well, good eye. Resist, resist, resist. Can't resist. Good eye to you too, mate. Can't resist that one. It's impossible. Alright, let's go fix this guy. So you and you. Hey there, Tirna Sokami. We are getting fishing? Yes, we are. I saw that. I also saw that apparently you can possibly potentially damage your mechanical bits if you let them spin too fast, which is amusing. Given that there are a lot of people who really love their vastly sped up hellhammers and things. Alright, let's get the bucket out of here. I don't need you anymore. Okay. So ideas for what to do with the... Actually, no. I lied. We're going to do these entryways first to get these doors out of my hands. So we have a few of these to do. 7 to be exact. And that shouldn't take very long, so I'm not super worried about that. Do I have enough blocks? I probably do. 38 times 1, 2, 3... Ooh. 6 by 7 is 42. That's a problem. Let's get some more. Consider more gotten. We're also going to need a few of these guys. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one there. I don't. That may have to change. In fact, it's going to have to... Oh! Bye. Let's change that now before I forget. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Although these can be halves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half. So 9.5 times 7 is 63 plus 4.5 is 67.5 sandstone rocks. Hey there, need to know Hobby 7. Oh, that's Genesis, right? And Sauna Mazka. Hello, you're finally up in VODs. And your dog got you up in time to watch live. Hey, awesome. Well, welcome. Am I going to trim the polished sandstone down so it's a half block all the way around? No, what I'm going to do here is we're probably going to end up hiding a good chunk of this. This is going to become like a little bit of like an extra chunky entryway. Because there's not a lot of good I can do with this here. This is just... Like I could... Ooh, hang on. No, because this block is exposed to the outside. So at best, I could do everything except for like one little voxel here of one of the colors. And so on the inside, we get a dumb little red stripe. On the outside, we would get a dumb little yellow stripe. We have to pick one. So I'm going to just avoid that by basically doing something, and this is just me spitballing, but basically something like this. We're going to just Done. Like that. That's the that is the end result, the end goal. It might not be the sandstone ashlar. In fact, it probably won't because it's kind of samey. Might even pick something else. I might even just cover it with some more of the polished stuff. So, we'll see where we go from there. Now to see if I can replicate all this on the other sides. Now that I am less confident of. Why not wood? I like wood for its appearance. I think that for what we're building here, a lot of wood near the exterior isn't going to fit very well. Like wood for some flooring and things, for fancy things, but you wouldn't get much wood in the desert, realistically. Okay, let's do a few of these, and I believe, yeah, we're going to need to do this too. Dude. And then we have a few of these going here. Hey there, SSS from Australia. You started playing Vintage Story a week ago and watching the videos. Hey, thanks. I hope they're being very useful to you. Alright, so here we're going to be doing a little bit of this. And after probably this one, we're going to have to go and get some more of these polished blocks. Lovely. Love it, Wind. You're so fun. Now, what did I do on this side? Oh. Can't even get across very well. Wood could be an interior luxury. Yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm going for. Is like wood is something that that you use sparingly because it's hard to get, and you got to be rich to do it. Now, there is one thing that I do want to make out of wood just because it's sort of thematic, which is going to be the docks. I think you would still use wood on the docks in this sort of, climate. I'm not positive, but I think so. Whoops. What? Why? Why you do this? There we go. Alright, so we're going to need some of these. There's that. And then we'll need to chisel these in a little bit. To essentially, I guess, yeah, here, 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 and there. Oh, I gotta put these down first, right. Nice arm. Get a bunch of these ready. Okay, so actually, let's do this, and where'd my chisel go? There you are. Add a bit of you. Add a bit of you. Add a bit of you. And you. Okay. There we go. Now let's get some more of the polished sandstone, which is easier to get to from here. Get a ladder. Build a dirt bridge to get across quicker. That's how I get, what are they called? The skittery ones. That's like a Bowtorn and the skittery ones. That's their new name. Shivers, there we go. Okay, so we do need to actually go and chunk some more out. Do we have any blocks down here? Already placed? No, I think we... Yeah, okay. Let's go and grab one of our last, I think, 2 giant slabs. Ooh, last one. Ooh. Okay, so we might have to go quarrying today anyway. I was hoping to avoid that, but... Yeah. Okay. Let's just plop you down here. Boop. And we'll get a few of these. Let's just burn through this guy. We'll use these eventually anyway, no matter what. Add number 1. For anyone who cares. I do care, actually. So, add every 20 minutes sounds pretty fair. Alright. I don't think we have any more of the giant slabs up here either, do we? No, and... no. Hey there, Tidaluna. Welcome. Fog or sandstorm? Sandstorm. Clearly. The fog is kind of weird. The fog just sort of darkens things, whereas the sandstorm actually, like, gets pretty gnarly. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is a, what, a 5x8? 8x5, so okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So we built this exactly as I planned it, definitely. And that way we can have a step up. Now, something I might think about doing is I might actually... Ooh. I may have to commit some heresy and possibly dig up some of this floor to get these guys in. As I mentioned last time, we're going to have the floor of this place be 1 block higher, which means we need to step up to get to it. Now, one option is to push this wall out 1 more block here and put the step like right here, slap the door on top, call it a day. But we kind of have this like long, bland thing going on here. I might be tempted to push this back, maybe like 2 blocks, because I think... Get my pickaxe out here. I think this pattern... Pickaxe didn't help. I think this pattern needs to be pushed 2 blocks, not 1, but I could be wrong about that. I think I am wrong about that. I think I made this so it tiles every block rather than every other block. So, yeah, we could just take a couple rows of this, pull this design back, build a little step up here, maybe a couple blocks out, and then put the door up here. Hey there, Friskane. It's been a while. Welcome back. Let's also grab these. Don't think we need these here anymore. Don't forget the open doors will fill that long bland wall. This is assuming I put them in the right orientation. That's making a lot of assumptions there. So, yeah, let's do these little doors first. And then we'll come back to the big doors. Oh, that's right. We're not going to need all the little doors because over there we won't have little doors coming in. Oops. I made too many doors. We only need 4 more doors than we have currently. Okay. Noted. Let's go ahead and bust these out of here. Get a few of these bad boys in here. Go up one more. Actually, two more, really, but go across like that. And then from the inside, there we go. Man. 4:30. Oh, it is 6:30. I thought it was 16:34 up there. Nope, it is actually pretty late. Okay. We should go rest real soon. Oh, you know what? We have this bowl we don't really need right now. Let's go ahead and have a bite to eat. Okay, let's go ahead and chisel you, and you. I do wish there was a quicker way of doing this. I know this is like an improvement on the original way of adding blocks together, but like I feel like there should be like a pick block attached to chisel and then just like right click, 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 and be done. Can you use the spare doors on the dorms? I don't know. I feel like these are definitely like entrance doors. Because like, look sort of roughshod they are. Like they're really not roughshod, but they're they're kind of rough looking, meant to take a beating. Not that the regular doors are terribly fancy, but let's get these in here. We'll sort of cross that bridge when we get to it. Start up here, I guess. Alright, let's go sleep. 1, to make sure things don't spawn and annoy us. But 2, to help the pumpkins move along. In fact, we're going to sleep, and we're going to go check pumpkins in the morning. Because today is officially the last day that we can chisel pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns, meaning today will sort of determine the end of our ability to make creative light blocks. Maybe the sleek doors for the dorm rooms. I'm thinking that probably, yeah. Sleek doors more for the airflow, since I don't remember, well, I might have the glass sleek doors mod on, in which case, oh well. Now they are dorms, so it might make sense that they would be less fancy, so we might use the regular doors. Or, hear me out, not really use doors at all. What? I'm stuck. There we go. Alright. So someone mentioned that I can pick up pumpkins by right-clicking on them. I definitely always knew that. Yep. I never forget these things. Nope, not me. Never once have I wasted time picking things up with an axe. I wouldn't dream of it. No how, no way. I have no idea which one you're attached to, so you get to stay. Just doing a quick prune check here. And I think we are good. Cool. We'll check again in the morning. I'm just going to put the pumpkins we get back inside currently, and we'll chisel them pretty much right at the end of today's stream, assuming I don't forget. So, y'all yell at me later at like 12:55 my time. Yell at me. Be like, yo, Kurazar, go and chisel those pumpkins before they're stuck as pumpkins forever. Oh, there's one. I could just... I knew we had 2 somewhere. Alright. He definitely knew. He is the Picture Story Guide guy after all. Yeah, and I never had to look things up for that. Nope. Never had to look things up. Mm-mm. Not even once. Actually, you probably enjoy the some of the work that went into the first guide season, especially. I was very committed to it, and I had let's see, I had at least 1 page, usually about a full page, per episode of what I was going to do and what I wanted to, what beats I wanted to hit. And I stuck to it pretty well. I was on fire back then. Season 2 was similar, but I sort of like knew, I knew the structure better already, so I didn't need to go into as great of detail. And some of the fiddlier features had been toned down and made a lot more sense. Like, well, and I think there were a few mods that I was like, you know what, these are pretty essential, so I'm going to recommend that you play with these mods too. Like the better Firepit mod. I was like, well, we could spend hours babysitting these quicklime kilns, or we could just use a better Firepit mod. Oh, how do you zoom like that? Sorry, I missed your question there. SSS. So that is with the zoom button reborn mod. There's a hotkey. It defaults to Z, I believe. It does that. And you can turn the vignette effect on or off too. It's not baked in. Okay, and get rid of you. Two, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and get these guys in. Oops. Huh? Huh? Oh. Like, what is going on here? It's gonna be you. And you. All right. The most effective door ever. Maybe let's, like, button this up just a little bit. Just to keep, like, Shivers and Drifters out. Well, Shivers I guess can crawl over anyway, but Drifters and the Bowtorn can stay on that side of the wall. We have this last one over here. These guys are buttoned up a little bit better too. But who's going to yell at us? Remembering to yell? Oh. Ah, okay, so the land on this side is a little bit higher. So we're only going to have the stairs right here. I will still replace these with the ashlar. Here we go. Using axes on pumpkins is not as bad as the guy who was punching rocks on the ground to pick them up. Well, there are actually legit reasons to do that still. One is if your hands are full, because you can only pick things up on the ground if you either have an empty hand or if the thing you're picking up is in your hand. What really gets me is when people use a tool in their hand, especially in the early game, when they're like, you know, when you don't have much in the way of tools. We did 2 more of these guys here. Like if you have like an early game axe and like you don't happen to have any more flint on you, and you're picking up rocks to build your, you know, your first cobblestone wall or whatever. People who use their axe or their knife or whatever, that drives me insane. That drives me pretty batty. I never comment on other YouTubers' videos telling them not to stop doing that. And I've never made any videos before saying, hey, stop putting 4 coal in your forge to forge 1 piece of copper. I would never say that. No, not me. It's an amusing story of a thing happening literally right now. Kurazumi has discovered the art of shrieking and has gotten very adept at it. And she loves hearing her own voice. And so right now, despite my very thick noise isolating headphones, I can still hear this little, like, hunting hawk's cry from upstairs. And I know it's not a bird. He's handed her full. You know, I think I know who you're talking about. Alright, so I think, yeah. Oh. Guys. I mean, too many doors. Not just these doors, but also these doors. I only needed 2 of them. One for here, one for there, because there won't be one over here. I don't think. Let me think about that. Let me think about that one. Go take a peek over here. You know, I'm going to drop like a piece of dirt here so I can get up here. Boink. No, I think we will. So, as I mentioned before, we are going to dig this bit down. This is going to become flattened eventually. And I think what we'll use this for is we will want to make sure that we keep the hill here. So we'll wind up digging into this and then sort of digging a tunnel under. And whatever sand gets displaced, I want to replace when we're finished. With the notable caveat that like some of this is going to have to get like actually dug out forever. Like this top bit, this will become another full level like walkway like that over here. So this top bit won't be here, but all the outside stuff will stay. And we'll just sort of say we've incorporated the whole structure into the hillside, using it as, I don't know, because it was there, or maybe it was an old defensive formation that's no longer needed, or maybe it's simply there's sand that's been blowing in, and whoever was maintaining this got behind in keeping the sand out, and now it's just sort of partially buried. And that's, I think, the story that we'll go with. Bald eagle sounds like a dog's squeaky toy. Add number 2, so every 20 minutes. Yeah, that seems pretty okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with the red-tailed hawk cry being much more majestic than an eagle's. So let's get rid of the things we don't need here, like the extra doors, and let's get these other larger gates in place. Gates in place, and I kind of want to. I want to get up there. That block might need to be reversed again, although this is like the original one. I'm not sure. There's a lot of room for improvement here. So it's take my belt thingy off. Nope. All right, let's get our eyes on this a little bit better. So it's right there. It's this guy. Just nope. Ah, that was it. Much better. Much better. Okay. Here's the question. Are Kurozumi's cries majestic or squeaky? Oh, they are, I mean, they're majestic, as in, you could hear them from a mile and a half away. Is that what you mean by majestic? Yeah, she is pretty abominably cute, though. I took a video of her yesterday, and she just gets this, like, huge grin, and she's just starting to cut her teeth. So there's a little bit of lumpiness in her gums, and she grins as you get up from a nap. And, like, when you walk in the room, she's just like, you are the best person in the world, Dad. It's very cute. Her whole face crinkles up in a big smile. Kurizette calls it the full body smile. Your bed is unimpressive. Yeah, when Kurozumi screams in the kitchen and does her shrieks, I have to like just take her out. Like, I banish her to the living room because it's to the point where like I can feel my ear bones rattling. I am biased, so you don't believe me. Let's see. We were doing the doors downstairs, right? Which actually means I do want to grab, darn it. I do want to grab these back. We're going to put in like a temporary step up down there. I don't think these will be the permanent ones because these stairs are kind of boring. We might do something sort of like these down there. In fact, maybe we just do that. Maybe I stop dilly-dallying and we do something cool for once. For once. That's an evolutionary adaptation to keep parents from killing them during screeching. Yeah, that is definitely not false. I want some of you. I may want some of you. And I definitely need some of what I think is in this chest over here. Doink, doink. Yes. Yep, I think we're good. So the idea here, and let's like try this out first. So this is the level where the doors will be at, and we're going to want to make sure the walls are clear here. They are. So the question is, how do I place you? Ah, like that. Okay. Well, that's the wrong way, I think. Yep. Okay. Gotta wait for them to close the whole way. Why it sounds like a rock being broken, I have no idea. Alright, so this should be the correct orientation. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, right. I keep thinking these are like the actual in-game doors where you can click on the door, but no, this is... It's right here at the middle of the gate. Next question, can I dig out everything under the gate and have it stay, or is it going to break off? Oh, it stays. Cool. Alright, so let's peel this back You know what? Let's open this up again. I think we could peel this back. Yeah, save it here even. I think. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.